Okay, hi everyone, welcome back to YouTube. Today I have with me some lovely ladies. Maybe we can all introduce ourselves a little bit, speak about yourselves just a little bit briefly. Just let us know where you're from, your name, that kind of thing.
Okay. So my name is Emeka. I am located in the United States of America, Laurel, Maryland in particular. I am here for the second time this year because I love it so much.
Okay, my name is Janae. I'm from Nassau, Bahamas, live there, was born there, and this is my first time in Ghana.
My name is Abla. I'm from Alexandria, Virginia. I live in Maryland, same area. This is also my second trip to Ghana this year, or 2015, 2016.
My name is Serena. I live in Maryland as well. I live in Greenbelt right now, and I'm originally from Togo, so this is my first time visiting Ghana. Second time. I came before, but it was just so brief. So,
Okay, cool. So what brought you ladies to Ghana? I know some of you are originally from here, but what made you come back in your youth and want to experience Ghana so much? Anybody?
I know for me, it was more so like I guess you could say like the cousins that I grew up with in the States or the DMV area, they've come to Ghana so I didn't come here for the first time until 17. 11 years ago, yeah. So, and then I came back for the second time last February. So I kind of felt like I needed to catch up, and I enjoyed myself. And then it was the first time I came here as an adult. And like the first time I came, it was Christmas time. So I knew Christmas time was just something different here versus in the States. So I wanted to experience Christmas again on my own as an adult. So,
Oh, lovely. Okay.
Yeah. I personally just love the difference. I just wanted to break away from my normal routine. Ghana is just that free that I need to come and just see and experience it. Rather than going to the Bahamas or going to the Caribbean, I just wanted to. Ghana takes it, just a little bit further for me, and and then of course to see family. But otherwise, I just love the freedom that you have here.
So would you ever consider living here?
I would, totally.
Really?
Yes. The American hustle bustle it's intense.
Yeah.
And for our parents to say, I'll move back home and things like that. And you're like, for what? But as an adult and you come here to see what they're talking about exactly, it makes you want to, reconfigure some things about yourself and what we have in our university.
Yeah, that's great. So because this is like your first time coming here on your own, so this is like serious for you.
Yeah, it is.
It's a big deal.
It really is. Yeah,
this is not by forced holiday. Like we're going tomorrow to Ghana. Kind of thing.
Not at all. It was so voluntary. I had actually planned it the moment I left from my previous trip before in May. I said I'm coming back, and I was fortunate enough to be able to do so.
Yeah.
So here I am, and I'm just taking it. I'm able to take taxis by myself. I know where I'm going, navigating, and I'm just adding more knowledge to myself about my culture and my history and things like that.
That's great. So tell me about things that you love about Ghana. What would bring you back again?
What she mentioned one of like the freedom. You feel kind of free. Like there's a lot of restrictions in the States. Some good, some bad, but at the same time, like it's the freedom, just feeling at home. That sense of just being somewhere where you belong.
Yeah, with your people.
Yeah. And there's moments when you kind of like you can feel like, okay, I'm a foreigner in the situation. But as soon as you just land here, it's just like I'm home. And even though technically, anyone else would say this is your home, I feel at home. I feel like, I'm amongst my own people. You just kind of go with the flow.
Okay. Are there any things you don't like about Ghana? What turns you off about it?
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
I have my love. I mean, the thing about it is that I have my pros definitely outweigh the cons. I mean, I personally this time around haven't really experienced the whole electrical issues with the whole group. So it seems like that has gotten better since I was here in May. So that that's a con, just in case the country decides they want to revert back into that area. I'm not interested. as well as the roads. There's a lot of, you know, the infrastructure just needs a lot of work. So there's, you know, those kind of things. I know there's a lot more that should know more about the country, but those are like the biggest turnoffs. But there's a lot of potential here. So it's all about us, especially us that as a younger generation, what we know to come back and to infuse into the country.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So anything else you guys don't like about it?
For me, I'm someone that like knows my way around everywhere, so it's taking a lot longer to be like, okay, what's this road? So it's just like, I want to be able to at least like for this place, for example, luckily I was able to kind of figure it out by using Google Maps, but it still was kind of tricky, but I was able to kind of get the vicinity of where it's supposed to be. So that's the one thing I would say, like, there are some streets that have the road signs, but I guess like a lot of the locals aren't familiar with it. So it's just kind of like getting used to the area, and I guess Ghana developed into a way where they also are using you know, street names and addresses and maps and all that kind of stuff.
And this might be a little testy thing that most people are like, I mean, how do you come to the country and not, you know? But I think that the language is a little bit of a barrier as well. Actually, the three of us are actually from the Volta region. Our parents speak Ewe. It seems like, or it is that the, especially in the Accra area, that the Tree language is takes the prevalence over. But you know, there's a lot of international people here, as well as a lot of different other cultures and things, and you know, to try to conduct an average transaction, or you know, you want to navigate, you just have to be able to speak this language.
Or at least speak broken English.
Right, or broken English. So, you know, I get it, I like it, you know, it's fun, it's different, but, you know, for somebody who is considering coming back, that is a big hindrance. Like, will I be able to even, you know, communicate with my people around me, so.
Yeah, definitely. But the funny thing is, even though a lot of people choose to speak Tree here, if you speak to someone in Ewe, most of the time they can actually respond to you. I've never been able to be brave enough to do it. I'm like struggling with my Ewe. I'm like,
I was really surprised.
no, I'm weak, so I can't do it. But most people can actually speak Ewe, but they choose to speak it first.
I was really surprised coming here and hearing everybody like, we're around the corner, like, Agro, Mijo, you know, and I was just like, I was expecting a lot of people to be speaking Tree, but everywhere I turn, I'm hearing this here. I'm
We're hidden.
We're definitely like a minority.
Because like in the States, I only know people that speak Tree.
But you'll be surprised.
In my head, I feel like the Ewe community is just so tiny, but
Let's go Volta region. We're hearing it everywhere.
But we went in the market yesterday. I heard it a lot.
And it's actually quite comforting, isn't it?
Then you feel even more.
Like your ears just
Cause it's like that in the States. Like if I'm in the store, like I remember I was like Walmart one time, I was speaking everyone else, kind of like following them. Because like in the States, like a lot of, cause like we live in areas with a big Ghanaian community, and a lot of them speak Tree. But there's a lot of Ewes amongst them because the Ewe community is so small, or they're more so centralized in like the Maryland area. Like in Virginia, they'll just kind of like go with the Tree speaking group, and you won't even know that. So, like I went to school with some friends that the whole time I thought that they were Tree, and to find out they're actually Ewes themselves.
What about mosquitoes?
Oh, come and see my life.
They beat us up real good. Yeah, my goodness.
It's like they just sense foreign blood.
They do.
I don't know how locals here do it, because I'm like, are you guys?
I think you get used to it. No, but you get used to it too, because for me, being from the Bahamas, I think it's like Ghana and the Bahamas is quite the same. It's just that there's a lot more people here. But with the mosquitoes and the way the people are, it's actually the same way. It's like island life is slow. Everybody is, you know, nonchalant about everything. It's like nothing bothers them, so it's almost the same way as home. It's free, right?
She was saying the other day that she felt sick. She's like, that person looks
like,
familiar.
and I'm looking around and like I start seeing familiar faces, but I was like, nah, it can't be. It's opposite. So they're like, what I expected when I came here, but it was like it's almost the same. It's almost like being home. So I am enjoying the experience a lot.
So when I went to the military, I'm like, oh, it smells like Ghana.
When you go to like, you know, the Caribbean or anywhere that's hot, you're just like, it reminds me of Ghana, you know, and you just get your little sense of comfort.
What about the food?
The food is good.
The food is really good.
I mean, so far I'm not like experiencing like how I want to experience. Like be authentic, like just have my loose
Have you not
clothes
been
and
to much
just like
Chopper?
we haven't really done that
Really?
yet.
Have you had some
Yeah.
Kelawela or
We
something?
haven't done that
They
yet.
just started their trip. They just started their trip, so they haven't experienced it like so they're only in day
We've been doing
2.
this fancy thing.
Restaurants.
So like, but we've done the chop bar, we've gotten our Kelawela, they did kebab the first night.
Kebab,
Yeah.
So, who reckons they'll come back to Ghana and live first?
I think she would be first. I think you would be first. I think because she's. You have a plan already. Yeah, she has a 5-year plan. I'm trying to even execute it in 3 if I can. Everybody's just talking. She already has a plan. I can see her plan being followed through, so I can see her.
All I gotta do is sell my car and find somebody to my
Even I was
to
saying
get my belongings. My
Yeah.
lipstick and because like how she was talking about, don't try and make a list because if you make a list, you're gonna talk your way out of it. You would do that.
plan.
No, but her plan is like set in stone. You would start making lists
I
and
didn't hear
then
about your plan.
yeah.
My plan is just to build a house. So that's my like 5-year plan. Like I need my own. I need a driver. I need all
yes,
that.
and that was
So that's the
another
only
big
thing.
one.
I think
To hear that people can come here and build, and then that's theirs. That's theirs. You know, there's no
Yeah, so
mortgage.
exactly, and
so
you can sell your soul.
so
Yeah.
So you don't feel like somebody's gonna rush you out and things like that, and then you set yourself and your family and your future generations up.
Yeah.
Which I think that is so cool. I think it's cool that I can actually, our grandfather, was able to set up a lot of different houses and things like that, and we're able to benefit from it. I brought my friends from the U.S. from the Bahamas to come and enjoy those perks. So I want to be able to do that for my lineage.
I'll continue to encourage y'all to build houses so I can come and visit my But it's the same for y'all.
My thing is I want to have my own here too to give to my kids, not so like what I've inherited. Yeah, like I want to
You
leave
want to
something
leave some
behind.
legacy or
Yeah.
something. You don't want your children to start from scratch.
Exactly.
It's got to be something
And that's like,
legacy.
So like it's nice to you have your your grandparents or great grandparents thing too. It's like it's not. I mean, it's okay to have something have options.
Yeah. Cool, guys. Thank you so much for we could talk about, but
If you need us, Skype us, or we might be back here again.
give you a couple months to be back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I might be here on job interview. You're hiring.
That's right. If you're
I'm
looking
an
for a
event
job,
planner.
just go and ask.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, ladies. Well, thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. And thank you guys for watching.
Bye.